Good afternoon, and good afternoon from me too. We wanted to begin by giving you some significant figures illustrating how much time an accountant needs for different inquiries from the management or from the employees. But instead of doing that, I would like to throw some questions which in the air, which might make you consider these matters. How many of you have turned to their accountant this month with the request of sending some kind of report to them? Or how much time did it take for you to receive this report? And did it arrive the way you wanted it straight away, or did you have to make further inquiries to have changes made into it, or did you have to request another report altogether? Or if you have addressed your accountant with the request of paying a purchase invoice, or the employees, what kind of requests they have for the accounting department, information about their vacations, and that the accounting team, for example, sends salary slips to the employees on a monthly basis. How much time is spent on that? Today, all this is available on the portal software. Kristiina has prepared the screen to show you how this functions. Oh no. How come that all the men are surrounding Alan, whereas usually they are surrounding Kristi? But I'm very happy to see so many of you here today. So I managed to log in. If you are using Excellent Books, you would know that if you're out of office, you are not able to access your data from your mobile phone, but if you move around a lot during the day or come back from vacation, you can open the portal wherever you are, on the beach, for example, and the first screen that you see is the dashboard, where you have 9 key features, for example, sales invoices not paid, and you also have information about when it was last updated. It updates every 3 minutes. For example, if the accountant has made a payment, then you need to maybe wait for 3 minutes to have it displayed. You have the unpaid amount and the amount overdue. You can also get an overview of prepayments by customers, unpaid sales invoices, then prepayments to suppliers. It's very important for the manager to see the bank balance and cash balance, hopefully more in the bank than in cash, VAT due, short-term obligations. We know there are customers who do not wish to see in the dashboard the amounts of all loans. They can only, for example, see loans to their mother company or parent company. You can set your system up in a way that you can only have this information displayed, or you can have all kinds of debt obligations displayed. On top of this widgets. We have two graphs where you can see the sales turnover and also comparison to the previous accounting year, and you have it in monthly installments. You have interactive graphs that can be seen from a PC, tablet, or mobile phone. Then you have a balance of costs and revenues. We need to make an effort to get them in a right balance. We have an experience with these figures that although we have a heading for each of these indicators, we know we have clients who wish to see a different heading for the widget, so you can customize the headings. You just have to know that the indicator for short-term obligations displays something else in your system, which you have requested from your accounting team to be seen. This can be modified, but you cannot change the headings as of yet. And for example, if someone doesn't have access to purchase invoices, then they wouldn't see this information. This all is linked to customized user rights. And regarding the future, but the indicators and graphs, everyone can in the future customize their own dashboard with the indicators and graphs, and this will be coming pretty soon. Then let us see the reporting possibilities. For example, you can view invoices by a client. Let's take a longer period of time. Someone has stolen the invoices. Let's try another way. For example, you can take a client and filter out their unpaid invoices. Then there's my stock, which is linked to this user account, and you can get reporting from this view. The same applies to purchase invoices. Let us take a longer period. There will be more invoices to display. You can filter by a supplier, and then you can filter these ordered invoices, which means invoices that have been sent to the bank but haven't not been approved. So this information is available in real time. Then you can see information about your contact details. Let us here you have tasks related to this contact. You can see the last 10 invoices, orders, quotes, purchasing information. Then there's a new view for the profit report. The manager doesn't need to instruct the accountant that they need a balance sheet for this or the previous year. It's available to them at any time. You can sit for any account or groups, or the manager can define different objects themselves. This was mentioned by Ele-Riin already, that you need some kind of report. You request it from your accountant, but then you forget to tell the accountant that you need it for this specific object. But this is not necessary in this software because you can do it yourself. Then the balance sheet. You can set parameters. You can compare to the data for last year. You can compare it to your budget. You can include all accounts on your balance sheet, and there are different ways of displaying this data. There are I think sufficient amount of filters available. Then there's the sales ledger report where you can see the unpaid invoices and the due amounts. The same applies to the purchase ledger. You can see the prepayments and ordered invoices. The identification numbers are provided with the prepayments, and what the manager as well as the accountant can do is, if, for example, you need to approve some kind of incoming payments, I'm doing it by hand. So the sales department can very quickly get information about money having been received for an order, and is able to hand over the goods. And you can also initiate payments. For example, if you need to pay an invoice very quickly, you may be on the beach or in a car, not driving, I shouldn't say that. Let's say you're on the beach. You can just select the invoices to be paid quickly. You tick the necessary boxes, and straight from the beach, your payments will be executed by the bank. Regarding payments and bank integration, this is something that our clients have been wanting to see for a long time, and now we have this at your disposal. And as Ele-Riin mentioned, we have the staff management. The accountant does not need to send salary slips by email, which may take several hours. There are two options available here. When I'm using the admin role, I have access to employment contracts or salary slips, but if you are just a regular employee, then you can check your own salary slip from the portal yourself, and this also displays information about the vacation days used and available by the end of the year. as soon as you have agreed on the vacation schedule, this information becomes visible to all employees. And if you are an admin user or an accountant, they can also see this view for the employment register. And if you wish, for example, for a mid-level manager to see the employees and their employment contracts, but not their salary slips, then this is possible to customize in the system, setting up individual restrictions or access to information. So no sensitive data is not displayed to unauthorized people. Also, absences. An employee, as well as a supervisor, can enter an absence. After today's event, I think I have earned a week's leave. Or should I take 2 weeks? Depends on whether your superior will approve this. Does it happen to you too that if someone is watching, then you do a lot of typos? And I want my pay with my next salary. Then I'm sending it to the approval round. So this is my absence that need to be confirmed by myself and my superior. So we can approve this quickly. Hopefully we won't get in trouble. Now let us check. And now I can see that I have been granted vacation time after the business forum, and I can approve this. What we can also see from this calendar view is that if this is a previously planned absence or vacation, this has a striped background. If it's vacation, it has a transparent background, and you can see your due vacation, as you can see from your salary slip. So this speeds up administrating vacations, and these can be approved at any time, and you do not need to be in the office to do that. We can also take a purchase invoice. For example, fuel. A tank full of fuel costs more than 100 euros. It has become rather expensive. And we can request approvals to purchasing invoices. I am not the one approving, so I have it as one of my tasks that are pending. It has not yet to be approved. And if my manager, or when they will approve this purchase invoice, you will have it approved, and the accountant will promptly receive information about this purchase invoice having been authorized for payment. So when it's approved, you can set up email notifications to the person who needs to authorize the next step, and there's a link to the portal task in this email. You just need to click on the link and you will be transferred to this view of seeing and approving the purchase invoice. You do not need to be separately notified of a task. This can be sent by email into your inbox. And talking about reports, here you can see 4 reports, which are the most commonly used ones. In excellent books, we have 920-something reports, and we have agreed that these 4 are the ones that we are developing in the portal, but very soon we will have more reports available here. For example, taxation reports have been requested, and this will be available soon. Ledger may be one of the reports that might be added. We'll see. Let's hope that this will move along quicker than the previous ones. Yes, we have had a lot of debates about this. I think this is all we wanted to show you today. Alan, do you have any questions for us?
Võtan selle klapid peast ära, pidin neid peas hoidma, muidu ma ei oleks kuulnud. Võtate siis teineteise kõrvale. Jaa, ma ei lase teid ennem ära.
Yes, I will not let you go. I will have some questions for you. We have some from Raudsepp. And let us begin. Portal today is a web-based solution. When can we use it in the way of a mobile application from your phone? Very soon. It might not be developed into an ordinary application. You have come across web-based applications for sure. For example, an online store called Weekend, they say that download the app, you open it as you would open an application, but actually it's an online shop which is available online. Maybe something like that, not so much an application downloaded from Google Play or App Store, but this will not be less secure. Probably you will not give us any specific dates when these will be available. Then when will the warehouse situation be displayed on the portal? You know the answer. The answer is soon. Orders and offers are available. Articles can be created. I'm glad to share something that you can't see, but be imaginative. Articles are already available. And very soon we will have a register of secondments, and this will be followed by inventories, warehouse, and the likes. Next question. Who is Portal better for, and who should opt for excellent books? Portal is better for people who have to move during the day but want to have the data available nevertheless in real time. And excellent books is better for someone sitting in the office. The role that hasn't been very well covered when developing Portal has been the role of an accountant. they have more tools available for them on excellent books, but a salesperson, a manager, or a purchasing specialist or warehouse specialist can use the excellent portal for their work. And of course, people who want to generate very straightforward sales invoices, they can log on into the portal, because we know that in excellent books there's a lot of data and views available, so maybe it's more intuitive to use an excellent portal for many clients. Can you use more categories in the absences table, like home office or similar? Yes, it depends on the types you define, the different types of absences. I don't know if the question is addressed to you, or maybe to the development manager Sven. When will you develop a two-step authentication for portal? Two-step authentication is already available, and we are moving towards using Smart ID. There are questions. There are no more questions in this list. And because this is the leadership stage, what are the typical reports that leaders, managers want? Of course, it's the sales ledger report and the due sales invoices or amounts, so the amounts to be received. Is this a standardized view, or can it be customized? I think you know the answer, being head of the project team, and the answer is everything is possible. What we displayed today is the standard view, but we are not sending back people who would like to see something else. And we're talking then about tailor-made solutions we're able to offer our clients. But if we talk about reports and indicators, then at one stage you can customize your own reports. For example, if you want to see the sales ledger and you want to see amounts exceeding 500 euros, that will be possible. If this is not a business secret, then how many users of the portal are there today? There are about 300 active users, and very often the accounting firms have directed their clients to generate invoices through the portal. And it's 300 companies. How many users who log on to the system on a daily basis, we do not know. We can multiply the 300 by several times. There are no new questions. I have one question. I saw you standing at each end of the stage today. Was it because you did the Võhandu boat marathon 100 kilometers during the weekend? It's a challenge to stand next to my colleague with whom I've spent 100 kilometers in a canoe trying to paddle against the wind. No, we are okay. I was afraid of covering the screen for the audience, but I think it's not a real threat. So I will not give you a hard time. You are free to go. If you have any questions about the portal, you can still submit them in the system, and we will answer them.